Hey beautiful, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys are doing wonderful wherever you are at. I bought you some of my new stuff that I recently bought from Sephora and some like different websites, which is Shantikai's website and then Glossier's website. So I am like putting everything together and this is what I came up with. Hopefully you will like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. And before you leave, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So now if you want to know how I create this look for Valentine's makeup, then go ahead and keep watching. Here we go. Today I am kind of tempted to use these two eyeshadow, which is a Chantecaille new release, all about giraffe right here. It's more like a neutral. And then also I do have this Charlotte Tilbury. This one was released, I believe, last year sometimes. This is the Crystal Pearl Luxury Palette. It's just a pop of shimmers right here. So I am going to probably pop that on top of my eyelid, like whatever shadows I use. But then at the same time, I do like to use this one from RMS Beauty. And this is the shade I have here, Halo. And I would like to use this one. I'm just not into too much makeup nowadays, meaning the eyeshadow especially. I don't like too heavy eyeshadow look. So for that reason, I'm going to try to keep minimum as possible. But then a lot of product might be used in this video, but it will not look like too much on your face. It's like no makeup look kind of a makeup I'm going to create, or I'll try to. So let's go ahead and get started. For my primer, I'm going to use this one from Hourglass. This one is the old one. It's not the new one. Avail Mineral Primer. So I'm going to use this one because I just wanted to go ahead and use the blurring primers today. So if you guys have like any kind of blurring primer, bring that on. Let's go ahead and have fun and use this makeup together. And if you don't have anything or you're just watching me, that's fine too. So just in case if you're curious and not very familiar with a lot of makeup steps, just in case if you didn't know, and if you knew, just skip that primer part. What primer does is you put the primer first and then you can go on top of any kind of foundations. So the primer will actually keep your foundation intact and prolonging. So because of that reason, also it depends on the different primer that we have nowadays. It can grip your foundation and it stays intact. Sometimes it blurs your imperfections if you have more pores on your face. If you're oily skin tone, then the mattifying primer can help with the, reduce the oil. If you are a dry skin person, the dewy primer will help you have some glow into your skin. So the primer is prior to your foundation. All right, so now that I have the primer set, now I want to go ahead and use this little sample. When I got this Clé de Peau from Nordstrom right here, I got the shade, what shade is that, a 40. So basically I have the cream to powder compact, but this one is the bottle one. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try and see how this one looks like on my skin tone. I have heard great thing about this foundation, so I'm kind of excited to use it. This hair is driving me insane, that one hair. I'm going to use the brush to blend it all into my skin. All right, so now I want to go ahead and use my oldie but goodie, this one from Becca. I'm gonna be very sad now that Becca is no more, in market to buy anything. Becca is no longer, exist. So I am kind of sad that I'm going to have to just find an alternative for this product, and I love this product. I just don't like to use my camera because, if you guys like it, you won't be able to get it, nor I won't be able to get it. Becca just no longer in business. So this is an anti-fatigue under eye primer. And, I just used to love this product so much because it just blurs under your eyes. And today I'm just going to use it on this side because I'm also going to show you guys my new concealer just recently bought. This is from KVD Beauty. And I got the shade number 131 medium, this one right here. So I'm going to use this one and show you guys how that looks with the primer and corrector on this side without anything. So let's see how that one works. And this one's just a smooth gel texture. Primer is more like that kind of stuff. So now I'm going to go ahead and use my corrector on this side, like I said. This one's from Charlotte Tilbury, and I got the shade number 2. And this is what it looks like. I just use my finger. Sometimes I would use like brushes and stuff, but I feel like the fingers, just the warmth of your fingers just blends right onto your skin, melts into your skin pretty much. And sometimes, you know, I can just wear this like that and I'll be fine, but I just want that extra look or coverage because this look is more for Valentines, and I want it to look put together. Now I'm going with my KVD concealer right here, and this is the brush one looks like. So this side, I'm going to put this little bit, and then this side right here. And now I'm gonna go on this side. All right, so now that you see how much do I have, I am going to go ahead and use brush for both sides. So I'm going to use 2 brushes. This one just a little fat Don't Foot brush. And this kind of reminds me of Sonia G little brush that she has, the red handle. And so when I saw that, that's when I was like, okay, I already have something like that. I don't need to buy it. And of course, Sonia G's brushes are great, but they're also expensive too for a brush. And now that you see, I'm dragging it onto my lid because I wanted to put that as a primer. So that's why I'm also dragging it on top of my lid. It'll work as a primer so that, you know, my eyeshadow lays over it perfectly. All right, so now this side looks like this. And I'm gonna go with this brush, and this one's from Shania Kashuk from Target. This color is just a little bit lighter, which I don't mind. That's how I like my concealer to be. Not too dark, not too light. And if it does look very lighter, just blend it into the other side so that it just cohesively mix it into onto your face. So this side right here looks like this. In between both, if you do notice, this side does not look so hollow. This side does look pronounced, this hollow part right here. So that's the beauty about the primer and the corrector. So basically this side is not as much as this side looks so much hollow like. So let's see after the powder what happens. And as you guys know, my true diehard, this one right here became recently. It's a Givenchy Prima Libre number 5. That's what I like to use. And if you haven't watched my previous video where I mentioned I closed the shifter right here on this darker shade so it doesn't pop out, because when it was open, this darker shade right here, it was giving me too dark of a shade underneath my eyes, which I did not like it. So I had to just put a tape on this shifter, and I closed this darker shade. So now I just have those 3, and it's perfect for me. So I'm using Beauty Blender, this puff right here, and I'm just going to go from the lid and use it right here on this side. And I don't like to powder my entire face. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. Hi, how are you? Please make sure to subscribe to my channel before you leave. If you'd like to see a lot of makeup tutorials and new product releases and fashion and vlogs, then I hope you will like my channel. I'm gonna go ahead and use this puff on the other side, just getting it on from the lid and this right here. And what I was saying is I don't like to powder entire face because I am more like a dry to combination skin. So I just like to set this area like the eye part and this area, that's all. I don't do on this side right here. Let me go ahead and bring you closer so you can take a look at my both eyes, which one looks better. Do let me know which side do you like better. Now for me, if you ask, I would say, now that I have a powder set, I don't know if I can see any different. I'm liking both sides. So far so good. But I still feel like this side is a little bit more hollow than this side. So you guys be the judge and let me know. Now the next product I have or like to use, my 2 cream product that I bought recently. It's from Glossier Cloud Paint. These 2 right here. I got the shade, one is Puff, the other one is Beam. I also do have another 2, Spark and Dawn. They're both a very, very like pigmented red and orange. I'm probably going to just use them in my future videos. But today I would like to show you these 2. If you don't know, Glossier, you can get it from their glossier.com, cosmetic.com. And I'll have the link down on the description below so you'll see it. But these products you barely need, and you don't need too much because they're very pigmented. And the orange shade, which is the Beam, and Puff is the pink shade. So they blend into like very blushy, blush kind of look, if that makes sense. So this one is Puff, this one is Beam. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and just use off of this. Like I'm gonna mix them both together since, you know, they're here. And I'll put it right on top of my cheekbones. Just beautiful and cloudy on your face. It's really, really nice. See how beautiful they are? It's saddle glow with tint of color. Now I'm gonna go with this side, on the other side, and this is how much I just took using my back of my hand like a little tray. So pretty, I like it. I have this new blush. So this is Item Beauty right here. I got the Oopsies, and this is more pinky shade right here. It's a new release from Sephora's website. That's when I picked it up. They do have a bunch of other shades, but I went ahead and bought pinkier shade because I do have so much curly shade. And this one is actually moussey kind. It's a cream to powder kind of a blush. I just want to put it on top of that because, you know, this is new, so I would like to just play with it for a heck of it. In future video, you'll see it just solely sometimes, you know. This is really nice, like it. And as it is like a cream to powder finish, if you can see. And I'll show you the swatches. And this feels like really, really cloudy and softy. And this is the shade looks like. And of course, you can see it on my cheekbone as well. It does give you that flush of color. It's really nice blush. The new bronzer I have here is this one right here from Chantecaille, and I have the shade is named Goa. This one right here, and this is the color looks like. For my bronzer, I'm taking Makeup by Mario number F3 to kind of give me that sculpting cheekbones, which I do really needed. Now the smaller side, I'm going to go ahead and take a little more and use it on my nose, as you can see. And do my eyebrow. For my eyebrow, I'm taking Huda Beauty's this fine new release. What do you call the Balm Brows? I have the number 8 soft black here. Make it looks like a hair. Alright folks, now I'm going to go ahead and mess around with my eyeshadows. And for that, the first eyeshadow I want to use is from Chantecaille Giraffe Collection. This duo right here. Using Refer number 16. Just going to go ahead and use this one right here. The matte shadow. Very pigmented. Wasn't expecting that pigmentation. But as you just saw, it was like bam. Which I'm not complaining, it's a good thing. But sometimes if you're a beginner, it can be bad. As long as you know how to blend. The key word to not have a messy eyes is blend, blend, and blend. Keep blending. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this shimmery darker color on my outer portion. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this cream product from RMS Beauty, which is a halo. I'm just going to take it back of my hand, just a little dot right like that. That's probably more than enough I need. I'm going to go ahead and take a synthetic brush from MAC. Any synthetic brush for cream product would do just fine. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. As you can see, that is beautiful. Wow. This is really nice. Wow, that's really pretty. And see, I still have that glop right here. I don't probably need that much. Little goes a long way. That's what I'm trying to say. If you guys have any kind of shimmery pinkish tone, just use that and make sure to wet your brush and then go with that shimmery shade. It'll give you more pigmentation like this kind of eyeshadow. Anyways, now I wanted to use this product, which is from Charlotte Tilbury right here. It came out last year or a year before that. This pop-up color. I'm going to use this one on top of this, which I don't need it, but I'm going to just use it for heck of it. And this right here for my inner corner. And I'm using this Smashbox Oldie brush that I have. And I'm taking that pinky shade. As you can see, between these two shades, it didn't do much. But since I'm already here, I'm just going to go ahead and pop it. I mean, you can use either or, the cream or this one. You don't have to have both. And for inner corner, I'm using the Champagne Gold. So I went ahead and used this shade right here on my inner corner. And now I can see it has that shifting pink shade that right there. I don't know if you guys can see when I move my head, tilt my head up and down. The shimmery shade is like, especially this one right here is giving me that pinky look, which is tied down to my pinkier shade. And I like it the way it looks. It's pretty. Alrighty guys, I am now going to go ahead and put mascara on. For my mascara, I picked up this one as well. This is a new one. And I believe this is the smallest out of the two. But for a small size, this is actually big. 0.14 ounce. And it was $14 some cents. And this is also was new. And in case if you didn't see, it's a Milk Makeup new releases. This mascara right here, the wand is kind of curvy and spiky. So kind of excited to use this and see how the eyelashes will look like. And if you guys haven't watched my video before, like when I mentioned, my eyelashes are just wonky. They're long, but not voluminous. So let's see what this does. But some of the mascara, even from like L'Oreal voluminous ones or like the Maybelline, those mascara does give me volume. But some of these high brand mascara hasn't done anything for me. So except for the Chanel Revolution volume mascara, that one is really good. But talking about Victoria Beckham one is not good. I recently bought the YSL fat looking one. I do have a video on that. That one isn't good. So it did give me a little bit of volume, not too much, but to take that YSL mascara off was really like hard. So this is how it looks like. It's giving me something, but you know, I don't know if it's anything extra warmth. It's just something there. In case if you didn't know, I don't like to go with 1 or 2 coats of mascara. I like to keep on building my mascaras, like the residue, the product, until I'm satisfied, just so you know. If you are a person who just like to coat one mascara, don't do that. Please try, like, keep on building it up until you are satisfied and you see some lengthening and volume. that's when you're gonna know what I meant. All right, so with all that coats and everything, this is how it looks like without and with. I think it's doing a decent job for the price. I would say it's all right, but I would not, you know, spend too much money on mascaras because drugstore brand mascaras are very good. But with that being said, this one is not too bad, but the price is not bad either for high-end brand being in Sephora. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is how the mascara looks like after 50,000 coats. And like like I said, I'm not satisfied until I see this kind of a, volume. Still, I would go ahead and use my outer corner lashes, but this is something you can also keep because of this Valentine look, and I want to look a little bit more put together and a little more cuter if I can. So I wanted to go ahead and put the false lashes, and I'll be right. All right, guys, so I am back, and I wanted to let you guys know I did use this one from Hourglass, which is my, I will not do my eye without this pencil right here. And this one is Canon, and the size is 1.5 mm. It's very, very tiny eye pencil, and you can also create this look by using like this inner corner, this right here, and the outer wings by using one of these finely like eyebrow pencil, which is Huda Beauty has this. Get the darker shade and use that in your inner corner right here to make that little wing inside, which is very, very easy. Do that. So that's what I do with the drugstore brand. I cannot find this kind of pencil or pen, the eye pen. I get this from Hourglass, different colors. This one's like a blue one. This one is like the charcoal color right here. They have the green ones, they have the black ones. This one is the black one right here. Outer line my lips with the neutral Chanel number 162 nude burn right here. You can see this is more like my neutral color, and it gives me a little bit of outline. Today I wanted to share with you these three lip gloss that I bought. But these are from Makeup by Mario, and this is the Plumping Lip Serum, and it's beautiful. Weirdly, it's just gorgeous. I don't know how I can explain. It's very juicy and plumpy. It doesn't tingle as like, I don't know if you guys have used Too Faced one, which doesn't bother me. I like it. But at the first time, you'll know that tingles a little bit. I wouldn't say burn, but it tingles, and I like the feelings of it. Weirdly, I do like the feelings of it. But this one does have a little bit of that, tingly effect. Not too much. Don't be scared. But then also at the same time, it makes it juicy and plumpy look. So this is the colors I got. I got Bare Glow, Apricot Glow, and I got the Mauve Glow. And they also have darker colors, but these three are just fine. This looks like a pink packaging that I'm going by. This looks like a pinkier. This looks like a, nudish. And this is, of course, more like a natural side. But this is the thing, and I don't want to twist it because when you twist it up, you just have to use it. It just has that. Hear that? I mean, that kind of noise. So you have to twist it up to use. Yeah, this is what it looks like. It's very, very glossy. And this one is the Apricot Glow. I've used this like 3 times. Loved it. And this one right here is the Bare Glow. This is what it looks like. And it's just a bare minimum. But since I do have one more product that I would like to share today, and I bought this one from Huda Beauty, new release. It's not a new release, it's a new formulated old lipstick that she had. These used to be very matte onto your lips, but she reformulated and came up with a few new colors. So I went ahead and used it once already. So they just dried down to a matte finish, but it doesn't take all the juice out of your lips and fine lines on your lips. It doesn't show and emphasize it, but it feels like nothing on your lips. So let me show you the color on my lips, and then I can take it off, or I can put that on top of it. So the color I picked up is the Perfectionist, and this is the color it looks like. They had like a baby doll and other colors, but I went ahead and picked this one because I do have many other colors. Also, I was kind of eyeing color name Sweet Talker, but luckily I was able to get this one when I ordered some stuff from online. They had this available at pickup for deluxe sample, so I was able to pick this one up. So this two right here, this is a Sweet Talker, the long one, the full size. This one right here is Perfectionist. So one is more like a natural and this one is more like a nude one. So I'm glad to have both of them on like with me. And with this look, which one should I do? I want to kind of do the Sweet Talker. And the smell, it's vanilla-y smell, if that's a word. But I'm not a very fan of this smell. Because it reminds me of long time ago, I was able to pick these kind of stuff from Alibaba.com and stuff like that, and they were selling it for $1. I know it's a cheap crap thing. You should not be doing that. Don't do that. But I was able to, like, I saw that and I was like, wow, they're selling it for $1, and it's probably like a horrible ingredients. But I bought few of them, and when they arrived, they smelled the same way. And it left me a very bad taste in my mouth since then. I just like literally tossed them into the trash. So basically my $1 went to trash. So I bought it the reason why I could just to see how they look. And they felt the same way. Like this one right here, the new formulation. I'm just very confused. Like if Alibaba.com on the website and they were able to dupe it like this, and now 2022 she just released this one as a newer version. I'm kind of confused what's going on, you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of weirdly in my mind. I'm just worried about it, just saying it, you know. Please don't come for me and say anything. If you are a Huda Beauty fan, girl, I am too. I'm not calling her out or anything, but I'm just saying I know I shouldn't have done that, getting, you know, nasty product and ingredients are horrible. With the $1, what are you gonna get? It's nasty. But hear me out. I'm trying to say is, if that was $1 and smell the same way, I don't know, that kind of stuff. Like, it's just, I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? I hope I make sense. I'm not trying to call anybody out, but I'm just saying, why are those people able to create these kind of smelly and perfect looking, you know, lipstick with $1, and here we are paying 20 or 18, something like that, for the full size of this product right here. And I was able to pick up the, you know, the $1 one from Alibaba.com or whatever back in the day. But anyways, with that being said, I've been ranting. This Sweet Talker here is actually pretty good. I do like it. So this is how it feels like. It does have a little bit tack, but it'll dry down. Now, this is transfer proof and kiss proof. So for Valentine's, if you want to kiss your partner, you know which lipstick to buy. And even if you don't have a partner, hey girl, just enjoy, love yourself. It's a love month. And funny enough, it's my birthday month. Probably pair this one, which is the Mauve Glow, top of it. See how juicy this looks, this product. I am so happy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead, open my hair, and I'll be right back. All right, I am back with my hair down, and this is like my third day hair. I use the hot rolling from T3, and I just love that thing. Now, this is the makeup look. Good. I'm actually liking it. So far, so good. My eyeshadows. Shadow looks really pretty. And the mascara is not bad. If you absolutely have to pick a mascara from Sephora, this one's not bad. At least better than many other ones that I know. Now the concealer though, I just did my makeup, so I'm not going to be able to tell you anything. And I am so mad at myself. I forgot to use this. I just left it right here and it was behind my mirror. I know I was going to use it, but for some reason I just forgot. When I was using my cloud paint, I should have just used this right after that and then go with my powder. But this one is Milk Makeup. I got the shade Shape Shift. That's the second shade, I believe. And this one is a new release from Sephora. So mad at myself that I didn't use this one. Maybe I'll just use it in my future video to let you guys see how this looks. I'm kind of wanting to compare this product with this one right here from Charlotte Tilbury. This one's a contour wand, and I got the medium dark. So this thing is so hard to find. I'm telling you, on her website sold out, website from Sephora sold out. So people just came up with their own version, like the different company. Now this one right here kind of reminds me of this one. So if this one does what this Charlotte wand, contour wand does, then I would say, you know, you can go ahead and buy this one. I'm not even worried about buying this one because this thing is so hard to get. Let me show you how this one looks. Although this texture, it does feel a little different. And I just don't like the spoolie or this spongy part. It's just waste of product. And these are like $38. They're not cheap. All right, so this is the comparison. One right here is kind of looking patchy, but it does blend into pretty much nothing and gives you beautiful like contour bronzy look. This one has a little bit of oily texture and residue, so this one like glides on. It has that oily feelings, I would say, this right here, but I do have a lot, so but they do kind of looks kind of similar to each other. I think so, but this is how it looks. So if you have a little bit on this might be a similar product. Say the Cloud Paint, beautiful product. As everybody says, I am a little bit, you know, late on the game. Really into this now. I like it, and coming up summer, I'm probably going to enjoy this more. These lipsticks are so beautiful, especially the Sweet Talker was, if you're my complex, you will love this one. This one right here, so far so good. And I have the shade medium 131 just in case. Mascara is so far so good as well. Love the packaging. It's like a rubber grip kind of a packaging. See that? This one right here, so beautiful. And it's like, feels different to even holding it. It's so cute. So this one is a Rice Mascara. That's the name. That's a new product. And then also another new product that I recently bought is Item Beauty. And this one is Oopsie. That's the shade. Beautiful shade, cream to powder. If you're wanting to get one or two shade, get that and you would not be disappointed. But you don't have to get every blush is coming out nowadays. So you're watching my video. Hopefully, if you're interested on any of these products, how it look on me, the texture and feelings, hopefully I'm able to explain it to you so you can make the decision on your own if you're going to buy it. And if you don't, you're just watching my, thank you for, you know, giving your time to watch my video. Thank you, I appreciate. So, and if you're interested to buy one of these shades, which I just bought one from RMS Beauty, as you saw, the shade was just beautiful. You don't even need anything, just contour your eye portion on the top with bronzer, any like matte shade, and go with this RMS Beauty product, which is the Eye Lights. That's what it says, Eye Lights, in shade Halo. You're good to go. So this one right here, very expensive product. I would not recommend if you're not into it. This quad was quadret, that's what they say. This quad was $75 from Chantecaille's website. So if you are not a Chantecaille's collector, or if you're not into it, I would not recommend. But then with that being said, these colors are neutral. And if you're a collector of Chantecaille's, if you want to proceed the donation part of your, you know, percent benefits the Giants, and it's a non-organization. I'm not very knowledgeable on to this. You'll have to read onto their website. But if you're into like giving out and helping out animals and stuff, It's a little bit expensive, and if you're not into that, I would not recommend. But if you are, then you know you can go for it. As you saw, the colors are beautiful and they're natural, neutral. This next product right here, Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow quads, are very beautiful. This one's just a topper, but if you don't feel like spending too much money, extra money, then you know I wouldn't recommend. But if you want that topper, then this is beautiful, just to put it on top of your eyeshadows. So this one's pretty for me, but if you are not into it, then maybe just skip on that. So my Hourglass Avail primer, love this because it makes you feel like you have a Facetune on your skin. And they just came up with a new R version, which is right here. I have not tried that. I'm kind of tempted to get a little bit of tester. I don't know if Sephora does a tester, so I'm not sure. I probably will buy it in future. I don't know yet. So, and then what else do I have? Okay, this foundation is beautiful. As everybody says, I can see it now that it just melts into my skin. And this number 40 is just perfect shade for me. The Goa from Chantecaille as well. This bronzer is also beautiful. It's little red tone, but then I can, you know, I can get away of using this one. Love the packaging. If you have any other bronzer, you'll be fine. You don't have to get that. So yeah, this is all I have for my entire review. I wanted to come up here and kind of let you guys know about the concealer, the KVD concealer that you saw me putting it on earlier, plus the mascara. Just wanted to give you an update. My update is the mascara is kind of flaky, little bit, not too much. Okay, so if you're going to spend on a small size, like 0.14 ounce, it was like $14. Do you really want to spend that much money to have the flakiness under your eyes? I mean, I had to like constantly brush it off to have the black stuff away from my cheeks and my under eyes. I would say pass on it if you can, unless if you really wanted to, you know, just get it and put it on and see how you like it. Now, don't get me wrong. Lashes has given me a little bit of length, which my lashes are longer. And I mentioned it earlier that my lashes are longer, but I don't have a volume. You be the judge, decide like if you are going to buy that or not. Packaging is really cute. The rubber grip all over the packaging. It was a little different for me. The formula is not bad, but it has a little bit of flakiness. So just saying, you know, putting everything out there what is in my mind. So it's now on you if you want to give it a try and see if it's working for you. Some people, you know, it works on, some people it doesn't. Now for the concealer is doing okay. I mean, this side you saw there's nothing, just a concealer and a powder. And this side is with the primer, corrector, and concealer and the powder. So 4 product pretty much on this side. And this side looks kind of brighter. This side not so much anymore, unless my lighting is just a little bit off. Let me back up. So this is how it looks like under my eyes. Right now, what is the time? I'm recording from my phone. So the time right now is 4:52, and I believe I started my makeup this morning around 10:30ish. So hasn't been that long, but still I just want to come up here and let you guys know how this looks like. So this is how it looks like. So I'll let you guys decide either what do you want to do about the concealer and the mascara. So yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and take off today. Hopefully this information giving to you was any helpful. But if not, then thank you so much for just giving your time to watch my video. That means a lot to me. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you as my part of my YouTube family here. So with that, I'm now going to go ahead and say bye. I will hopefully catch you on my next video. Take care.